Well, hello there, everybody. It's so good to be able to be here today. Thank you so much for having me. I feel like a lot of what I planned to say was already said at the panel, but for those of you who may not have been there, I will give this speech. So, my name is Christian, and I've been a student at Bucks County Community College since 2019, and I've been getting to know some of you here today at Millersville as well. And ever since I met Alan Holdsworth, who's right here in the audience, wave to the audience, Alan. Hey, let's give him a round of applause. And ever since I became a part of his nonprofit called the Disability Education and Advocacy Network, all of the board members are there at the tables. Wave, everybody. Give them a round of applause. For disability education all across the state. And I've been fortunate to meet Dr. Newville and Dr. Valdez, who's the MC, and Dr. Hughes as well, who's managing the Zoom, and they've been so kind as to talk to me about the Disability Studies program and include me as part of your wonderful community. And I first attended Disability Pride virtually in 2020, and it's my first time on your campus. And all of you who did the open mic, Paul did a fantastic job with his open mic performance. I'd love to give him another round of applause, because he's my friend. And so is the other poet as well. And to start out, I'll tell you a little bit about me. At Bucks, as a lot of you know, I've been fortunate to run the school's Disability Pride Club, where both students like me with disabilities and those who are able-bodied allies too, we've been able to meet on Zoom to socialize and talk about how our disabilities are both a blessing and a challenge. We've done the virtual activities like game nights, movie nights, open mic. We met Pamela Schuler and Micah Fallon, and we were able to honor our former student and Disability Pride Club member, Stephen Sanchez. And recently, as I was walking around a mall in my area, I was thinking of him, since one of the things that he really loved to do was walk around malls for fun. So I said to God, hey God, say hi to Stephen for me so that Stephen would know that I missed him. At Disability Pride, we strive to live out Stephen's legacy by living life to the fullest and for the time being safely. He was involved in so many clubs where it got to the point where he would go on campus at 6 a.m. and leave at 9 p.m. And his dad was not even aware of all the great things that he did. And as I'm considering what college I'd like to transfer to, Millersville has always had a special place in my heart because of all of the wonderful people who I became friends with as part of the ADAPT Club. So you guys rock, all of you. So I've been inspired by your enthusiasm for the cause of disability pride and empowerment, because what we do as disability advocates is so much fun, isn't it? I mean, this is fun, right? Absolutely. And I have a second page, but I would convince because I said a lot of this already. Here we go. You know, back when I was in high school, I had no idea what career I wanted to choose. So I started out as a music major because after writing down a list of many careers that I thought I was interested in, I said that I wanted to pursue the path of music therapy since I greatly enjoy helping others that I love, volunteering in my church's disabilities ministry while I played simple songs for the students. Although what's interesting was when I became involved in disability pride and studies, I became so involved in the club that my mom, one day when she noticed when I wasn't practicing my piano like I should, she said, "It seems like you're majoring in Disability Pride Club, aren't you?" So recently, she and I had a little chat, and I came to the conclusion that when I transfer to the bus, I would love to become a disability studies major. But the point is that when I was trying to figure out what I would do with my life, I did not even imagine that I would be joining a disability pride club, one. And two, that I would become involved in it, because in my childhood I was very shy. And as a person with a disability that tightens my leg muscles, I was content with walking slowly and standing in the back of the line in elementary school to follow others around. And this would sadden my mom because she wanted me to be able to keep up with the other boys and have the same abilities as them and enjoy the same abilities. So I never really considered myself a leader, but I contrast that with my brother Site, who's in the audience as well. He would spend time with the kids in our neighborhood and lead them around and teach them how to play games. And speaking of games, even going to youth group at my church was challenging because I would be the kid who the youth leader would talk to on the side to explain how the game worked, even after she had just explained the directions. Even after her explanations, I still wouldn't understand. So I would either have trouble participating in the game or maybe just watch. My favorite part of youth group was when she would teach a lesson from the Bible, because that was when I could just sit, relax, and listen. And maybe that's another reason why I like the Disability Pride and the Adapt clubs, because I can meet new people and hear their stories. Although today we were pretty active with our protesting, so I wasn't sitting and listening. I was doing a lot of good with you guys, which is great. So by becoming a part of Alan's group, attending Bucks, and being here today at Millersville and feeling so supported by all of you, I'm now living my life to the fullest, which is something that I did not imagine I would be doing. And I think that's in alignment with Stephen's legacy and representative of our friendship. So may we all seek to foster the kind of disability pride that Stephen exemplified in his daily life and continue to fight for a more accessible world and campus, no matter what challenges we face. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Christian. So we are going to go back to music for a minute, I think. Faith's got a musical intermission for us. Come on here.